welcome to the Idea Lab, a safe place to discuss any and all ideas relevant to service. This week on the Idea Lab, we want to talk about classroom communities. What is a classroom community? Well, the classroom community is essentially the idea that within our classrooms, we want to create a safe place for students, a place where students feel like they can belong, students feel like they can take risks, they can fail, and they're still going to be accepted and welcomed into that community. Now, the value of a classroom community is that it does exactly what I just said. If we create a safe place, a place of belonging, then we're going to have students that are more capable, more comfortable taking risks. We've all worked with students who have gotten to a point where they can succeed at a certain level. And we want to push them up to that next level where it's not going to be so easy anymore because we as teachers understand that that's where the growth happens. In your comfort zone, there's no growing. You're just doing what you're already capable of. You have to step outside of that comfort zone in order to get to a place where you can grow, get better, expand your comfort zone. Now, some of our students, because they feel like failure is bad, because they feel like they might be made fun of or laughed at if they fail or make a mistake, want to just sit in that comfort zone. If we can create a place where they feel safe in our classrooms, we can create students that are willing to take those academic risks and are going to see much, much greater growth. Beyond that, that sense of belonging is going to help reduce a lot of classroom behaviors. A lot of times we have students that maybe ignore our instructions to them, maybe distract other students within the classroom. Sometimes you've got that one student that no matter what you try, they're just always a distraction. And on the days when that student isn't present, your class goes perfectly. Well, that student doesn't feel like they belong, doesn't feel like they can be successful in the classroom or that it's safe to take chances. And so it's much safer for that student to distract, to not try, to not put an effort, to try and keep us off pace because that student's not comfortable engaging in the academic work. If we can create a classroom community, that student's going to behave much better. Our usual approach to dealing with that student is to just send them out of our groups back to their classroom. And while that works to make sure the other students we're working with all have a productive day in class and get to learn, we're also responsible for that student that we keep sending out. And what we're doing by sending that student out is we're telling that student that this group is not a place where they belong, that they cannot be in this classroom, that they do not belong in this classroom, and we're just encouraging or continuing that behavior from that student. We need to put the effort into trying to create a community, a place where even that student, instead of getting sent out, feels like they belong and are willing to engage within the work. Now, how we go about creating a classroom community is something that we will be discussing in subsequent videos. I hope the information I've shared with you today has motivated you to be interested in the classroom community so that you continue to watch and learn how we create that and how we get those benefits that I've talked about here today.